Hello there and welcome back to the channel. It's BAKUGAN 96 here with another unboxing video for Generation 3. This time I'm taking a look at the Special Attack Gold Hammerhead. So technically this was the last Hammerhead I needed because I do have the Street Brawl one, but it's not blue, so it's not canon, right? I'm going to go ahead and rip into this. Want to let you all know that you're awesome people, and thank you all for supporting the channel and hitting that subscription button, that notification bell, and all the likes. Definitely keeps the channel going when I have so much support from so many awesome people. But got this Bakugan out rather quickly. I don't want to waste any time at all. Here is the Special Attack Hammerhead. Absolutely love the design a lot more than the titanium. The titanium one is way more bipedal and humanoid, whereas this mold looks definitely more animalistic and shark-like. So just for personal preference, definitely like this one way more. And yeah, you know, the blue fits a lot more than the Street Brawl white. I did have the Street Brawl version just because it was the only one released for a while, but luckily enough, I was able to pick this one up in a trade. Shout out to Discord user Brandon for that trade. Really nice. But before I get into the mold much more, let's go ahead and get the stats out of the way. Which they are on the back of the box. I know in the Nelius unboxing I just did recently, I showed those. I ain't doing it this time. No, this time we're looking at the character card only, so no sneak peek previews. Starting off with the Special Attack card, we are going to get a copy of Tri-Spear. So that's 100 health, 202 speed, and 202 strength. Not that great at all. Honestly, I think the Street Brawl version is way better. But if you have any better gold gears, just slap them on there and make a team. Because as long as the gear matches what type of special attack it is, I guess it doesn't matter which you use. Now then, for the character card, and I'm really happy to see this finally in effect. So 100 health, 500 speed, and 400 strength. Definitely want to play this Bakugan on primarily green and blue maps. But if you are running a team of 3 blue Bakugan, check this out, you get plus 200. So theoretically, if you do have a full blue, you're going to be looking at 3, 7, and 6 respectively on those stat lines. That is a little better. Definitely want to focus on the green with this Hammerhead. I'm not saying it's not doable, it definitely is, but you have to be mindful when deck building because you want to cover your other stats as well. 100 is just really low, and honestly even 300 for one stat with a buff is super low, at least in my opinion. But hey, can't complain about that artwork. The gold Special Attack Hammerhead looking really, really cool. Still menacing, you know, obviously bipedal, humanoid, but just the Bakugan figure itself, right? Definitely looks more like a shark in my opinion. The map card included, we have Wave 4, Aquatic D. So I'm not sure if I've got all of the aquatic maps. I know I'm missing one piece of the second wave. But this might have finished up Wave 4. Not 100% sure. I will have to go back and look after the video. But hey, what do you know? It is green and blue primarily. This is one of the few instances I've actually seen where the map matches the character gate almost perfectly. Like, that is spot on. And I would highly recommend if you're going to run this Hammerhead to actually use this gate if you can. Because yeah, that's just bonus synergy right there. Really, really nice. Really, really cool. Now then, moving on, right back to the figure. Try to get a little better zoom in here. Here we go, because I know it's pretty flat to the ball. Now the gearing, the Tri-Spear gearing, that is one that I have seen before. I don't think it was gold though. I think it was on a different Bakugan, different color. But one thing to note that the Special Attack wing from Wave 4 comes with the exact same ring. So, wing comes with the same ring. That's funny. Little word jumble there. But back to the Hammerhead, really cool. So to close, fold in the little fins, the head, the back fin. Kind of a little hard to hold it all together, but Once you get comfortable with it, you figure it out, and it just folds right over with the tail. And that is a clean, smooth surface, really reminiscent of a G2 kind of almost. Not a lot of detail. I like all the flat blue space. That just really pops. That looks really nice. And of course the bottom, we'll see if this bottom actually opens or not. It looks like it's the one that does open, but I will see in the test roll. Just get a little 360 here, give everyone a good idea of what the Bakugan looks like. The ripcord included, I never like to use on these single packs because they're always bent. And that natural hook is never good. I don't like the natural hook. I'd much rather grab one of the ripcords out of the bigger packs, or the battle packs I think they're called, because they're generally more straight and you have less resistance. So let's go ahead and focus in on that camera. Shout out to the Buttercloth channel mascot, just chilling on the field. Kind of our test dummy, if you will. And we're gonna let it rip with Bakugan. Here goes the shark in the corner pocket. Is it gonna move? Is it gonna do anything at all? We don't know. It's probably not. Looks like it got hooked in the corner. I'm gonna hit it. Bam, bam. Go, do something. Okay, well, it kind of moved a little bit, but not quite. It did stand. A little cheating on my end, but I was trying to get it to actually come out on camera. So I'll try that again, and I'll put it over on the dyno half, kind of by Buttercloth, see if we get anything out of it. And one thing about these special attack bottoms is half the time when you actually pull out the ripcord, they open. And I'm sure that has negative effects too, right? Because your Bakugan's half open when you even start the roll or the spin. But yeah, it looks like Hammerhead is hugging the corners, which I don't really like. That's not going to be good for at least review purposes, but ironic given the hate G3 has. This is probably a good example of why there is so much hate. You just got to take it for what it is, I guess. There we go, pushed off by the dyno ramp, had a little bit of movement, but once again, stuck in the corner. So unfortunately, brothers, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to give as decent of a review or a preview showing as I would like, because it's just going to be at the bottom of the screen. But hey, it opens, it works. The bottom does come out, but it comes out like when you're actually pulling the ripcord through. So personally, that's not a huge problem. I would just change the bottom half. But for brawlers who can't necessarily do that, just keep an eye out. Still a really cool Bakugan, maybe not the best to use, I don't know. Could definitely mess around with the bottom half, you know, the ring, just test out different combos, different, yeah, just different, like, kind of combinations to see if some work better than others. This one, not so much, I don't think, just because of how it's moving around the stadium. We'll lock that back in. And just try again. Kind of throw it out. Hit a, there we go. Okay, so kind of a little bit of a push off, like you're disc golfing or something, but you kind of throw on the spin and has a little bit more momentum and a little bit more movement. At least it hit the traps on the stadium a little bit, so that makes me a bit happier as far as a review standpoint goes. But that's pretty much all I can show with the video. At least, you know, I don't want to make it too long. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is a really cool special attack Bakugan, but kind of hits the corner, right? If it's in the pocket the whole time, not really good for battling, but it is what it is, everyone. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, please drop a like, sub to the channel, and check out all of my other Bakugan content, because we just recently passed 800 videos, and that is huge. But until next time, you all know the drill. Stay safe, drome up, Bakugan brawl, and most importantly, throw the bread!